Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It's Friday afternoon here in the Eastern time zone of the USA. It's 20 Zulu on September 30th, 2022, and this is the weekend special. Never know what we're going to talk about or who might be a special guest that we have on the weekend special, but we've been spending a lot of time getting ready for the DX Engineering Sale Day. And the sale day is going to be tomorrow morning, and it's going to be really good because at the DX Engineering Sale Day, this is all about the open box and actually some of these are returned items, but they're all great deals. And there's over 300 different items that are part of the sale day. And so this is October 1st. It's in store only. I'm very sorry, it won't be online, but if you are within driving distance of Talmadge, Ohio, you definitely want to be there tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. because that is the DX Engineering Sale Day, and it goes on for 3 hours. Great markdowns on all sorts of items, from radios to accessories to coax, all sorts of stuff. And so, you know, we've got CW keys to antenna tuners, top of the line transceivers, surge protectors, and there'll be lots of DX Engineering staff there to help answer questions and help you make some decisions on what might be really good for you. And of course, if you are a car buff, this is inside the Summit Racing Superstore. So it's two great hobbies, you know, cars and amateur radio. So exit 29, I-76, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. till noon, the DX Engineering Sale Day. And of course, you can get that right from the DX Engineering website. But I do want to talk about the rotator, the RT4500, the new DX Engineering RT4500 HD rotator, because it is going gangbusters. And I've got one here at K3LR. It works great. And I think you will find that it works great for your shack too. So don't forget, if you're looking for the last rotor you'll ever need, it's the DX Engineering RT4500. And things to do this weekend. How about the California QSO party? This is the 57th running of the California QSO party, and it's cqp.org. And this is a great contest. The organizers put a whole lot of work into this, and they have all sorts of nice features here on the website. Here's all the California counties, and let's see here. Let's see what the CQP certificate looks like. Beautiful, and so lots of things that are part of the California QSO party: history, results, rules, and you really do need to take a look at the rules before the contest actually starts. And so it begins at 1600 UTC tomorrow, October 1st, and ends at 2200 UTC on October 2nd. And all the popular logging programs take care of it. And here's all the points and the entry classes, and boy, they've got lots of different entries for California County one-day expedition mobiles, and then how to attach your log for sending in your log, and certificates, and it's just beautiful. And look at this, the top 20 California and top 20 non-California entrants will receive a personalized bottle of NCCC Private Reserve California wine, which is donated by the Twisted Oak Winery. And so this, I mean, you know, most contests, certificates, maybe plaques, but bottles of wine at the California QSO party. So really very popular, lots of activity, and it all gets underway tomorrow. So make sure that you've got your calendar marked for that. because you want to make sure that you take part tomorrow and Sunday in the California QSO party. And when you're thinking about October 1st, it's fall, time to get with grounding and bonding. It's very, very important that you have your station properly grounded and bonded together. This book by Ward Silver, which is available at dxengineering.com, is the guide to everything grounding and bonding. So make sure if you haven't picked this book up, you do it. Don't forget, as you're getting ready to operate here in the fall season, winter season, got to stock up on DX Engineering ferrites too. Number 31 ferrite. This is a 2.4-inch OD ferrite core, number 31 mix. And you can tell it's DX Engineering because it's got the paint on it, letting you know that it's a number 31 mix. And this is the magic stuff on all your cables to make sure that you cut down noise and RFI. And then another tip for you today is every once in a while at DX Engineering, we get back some of these antenna analyzers and the input network is blown out. And what happens is that if you take an antenna, screw it in here, and that antenna has static electricity on the antenna that has not been discharged, it will discharge through the rig expert. And that's not good, because what that does is that causes the input network to fail. So you want to make sure that you always ground your antennas before you hook them up to your antenna analyzers and even your radios. You want to make sure that you discharge any static that could be going on through that rig expert. And let's see who we have on today from India. And it's the middle of the night in India. Victor Uniform 3 Tango November Lima. And Larry is on from Missouri, Kilo Bravo 0 Sierra Quebec Whiskey. And our friend Greg looked into airfare to drop in tomorrow. Would cost more than a new rig at list price. Yeah, last minute airfares, Greg, but we'll be thinking about you. November Charlie 7 Bravo. And Chris is on from British Columbia. Victor Echo 7 United Tango Victor. And from Philadelphia, it's Whiskey Juliet 3 United. And from France, it's Fox 6 Echo Alpha Victor. And don't forget about On All Bands. OnAllBands.com is the DX Engineering blog, onallbands.com. And I want to make sure that everybody takes a look at On All Bands. What a great website. This is the DX Engineering blog, onallbands.com. And we want to make sure that everybody know onallbands.com. And great product reviews, interviews, also great blogs. Here's a blog on FT8, blog on MCOM, blog on beverage antennas, product reviews. Here's the new Australian watt meter, amateur radio news. Here's the history of Yasmi, Walter Cronkite, hams you should know, all sorts of things. The new Eton portable radio is reviewed here too. And QSL cards, GMRS, lots of things to read, and lots of tips. And also our news and events. So our sale day is here, and guide to amateur radio contests, etc. So onallbands.com is a great place to go whenever you're at your computer. Just check in there and see what's going on at DX Engineering and the entire amateur radio world. And let's see here, we've got Whiskey 1, Juliet Golf Mike. John is on with us as well. So this weekend is the ARRL simulated emergency test is also this weekend. So consult with your section emergency coordinators and or your county emergency coordinators and your section emergency coordinators to find out how to participate in the simulated emergency test this weekend. And more details can be found on the ARRL website, arrl.org. And let's see, we have a couple of others here. We have Dan, WA4 Mike Oscar Mike. Everyone have a good weekend from Kentucky. And also Dawn says that was a nice coffee and ham radio last night. It was a great time. Those guys are doing super things, and I was very excited to be on with them. And speaking of being on, get on the air this weekend. Simulated emergency test, California QSO party, DX Engineering Sale Day. It's a great weekend for ham radio. Until next Tuesday, 73 from DX Engineering.